Hi, I'm Luke Doucet, and I'm going to teach you Broken One. I'm going to teach you the way the guitar goes on this song. This song is tuned, this guitar for this song is tuned to an open chord. When I recorded the song initially, I tuned it down to D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And then I would capo at the 2nd fret. But I found lately that it's actually easier to tune up to an E major chord, which means this is E, this is B, this is E, this is G sharp, this is B, and this is E. So you're only taking these 3 strings here, the A string, the D string, and the G string, and you're moving them up. These 2 strings go up a whole tone, this string goes up a semitone, and what you get is an E major chord. The basis of the main hook in the song is the octaves. So, for example, on the 2nd fret, if you play the A string at the 2nd fret and the B string at the 2nd fret, you get this C sharp. And they're both, you grab them both at the same time. And then the D string and the high E string open, those are both E's. And then if you play the 2nd fret on the D string and the high E string, you're getting F sharp. And then if you go up 2 frets from there, you're getting G sharp. So, and you can move around pretty freely. With this tuning. I don't hear a lot of people using it this way. So, here it is. One day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold. Then you'll wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone. So cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone. But you've gotta have a heart to have a broken one. So, the thing about the chords in this tuning is the song is essentially 1, 4, and 5, meaning if we're in the key of E, E major, A major, and B, in this case B7. The 5 chord is often a 7th chord. So the open chord, that's your 1 chord, that's E major. Now if I take my middle finger and play on the A string at the 2nd fret, and if I take my first finger and play on the G string in the 1st fret, I'm calling that the 4 chord. That's essentially an A chord. Now it's not a pure A chord because you have that low E, which fits in an A chord somewhat. But you have that, which is a B. And in the key of A, the B is a 9. So I guess technically what this is an A chord with an added 9. So that's your 4 chord. And then the 5 chord, there's 2 different ways that I like to do it in this song. The first one is like this, which is a B chord, but it gives you a 7 right there. Because that's an A. That A note there is the 7th. It's the dominant 7th in the chord of B. The other way to make a B chord in this tuning is like this. Or just simpler like that. But again, you get that high E, which is a 4 in the key of B. So the thing about the open tuning is that you get a lot of resonating strings that don't necessarily fit exactly with the chord, but they can add a texture that can be pleasing or not pleasing, so you have to sometimes avoid things depending on where you are. In an open tuning like this with a pure major chord, if you're playing 1s, 4s, and 5s, you really can't go wrong.